10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, go. And yes, nothing you haven't seen before. Oh, so we're gonna, as per usual, start out in Sanctuary, because I can hit the bonk rocks, and then I can check the forest. I have opted to play as the crow again. You know, for bird reasons. Oh, health. Okay, health's never bad. Yeah, I don't even have laundry to do. Like, most of my clothes are clean at the moment, so like, when I get my laundry hamper is currently full of clean laundry, so that needs to go out. So like that I will empty out probably tonight after I'm done this. What's Crab got? Full magic! I only need one of those, thank you, Mr. Crab. But I did, however, get a shirt in the mail. $50, I don't need to worry about that. Yeah, I got a shirt in the mail. It's the official Beach Bash merch, so that's fun. Greetings from scenic Stranglethorn Vale or whatever it is. It's black. It's got a fun retro design. I just dodged the hell out of that enemy. Wow. I will take these bombs. Yeah, it's a fun design this year's shirt. I believe the design is something that Lichgate cooked up, maybe? $5. Okay. Lichgate does wonderful work. I believe he's rebranded as Mr. Kitty now, though. Oh. Yeah, I think that's what you'd have to search to find his Etsy shop, at least. I still remember when he used to show up at the Beach Bash, and these days I don't think he has for a little bit, but he's still involved enough in the community that he gets involved in things. So that's fun. $20. More bombs. 10 arrows. $20. Alright. This is a little bit, you never want to see... Ooh, hookshot. You never want to see, a bunch of small money at the start. You want to have enough money that you're like, well, I am confident about going to Zora. I have not... Oh, I missed the tree. Okay. Obviously, with 75 rupees, I bonked the mic. With 75 rupees, I am not going to Zora just yet. Bombos. Heart piece. 20 bucks. 20 bucks. 10 arrows. Well, with all of the small monies adding up, I at least have enough to go buy whatever the bottle vendor has. A bottle. Okay, well, he did not get the memo that this is supposed to be randomized. The good news is, since we got a bottle, we can show it to the sick kid, and the sick kid will give us an item. And I'm pretty sure I don't need bombs again for a little bit. Obviously, I will need them at some point in the game, but not right now. 50 bucks, okay. So for the time being, I can use my hookshot with impunity. Best item in the game, in my opinion. Everybody loves hookshot. Heart piece. Well, that's a full heart up, so there's that at least. We do not have a weapon. Excuse you. We do not have a weapon yet. So, let's see. Heart piece. Actually, I don't care about that heart piece. So, with no weapon, I'm going to preview what the prize is from the foot race. Because there's a good chance it's just like 10 bucks. It's 20 bucks. Save and quit. I don't care about that. We will instead go to, we'll go back to the house. Shield. See, I was thinking for a second, do I want to go back to the house, or do I want to go, if I go to Sanctuary, I can do the Houlihan room to get some money. But also, I know that the money from the, excuse you, the money from the Houlihan room would not get me enough to actually, like, put Zora into play. So unless Uncle or the chest in here has 300 rupees in it, I probably can't do Zora right away. Bombs. While I'm here, I can even check stun prize, I suppose. Guard gets stunned. Stun prize is $5. There's 20 in the chest. Okay. God. Okay, you know what? We are going to take our first chance. We are going to go into the castle. Nobody else is going to do castle first. And there's good reason for that. It's generally not a good idea. But I have the hook shot. If I find something in here that's game-winning, then nobody else will have it early. If I find nothing in here of value, then this was a waste of time. Flippers! Oh my god, okay. That is a game changer. God, okay, well, fried flippers was a total red herring, I guess. And yes, you know, sometimes taking a chance early pays off. Yeah, I've split from the pack and discovered something that nobody else is going to have. I'll take that $5. Stun this guard. Boomerang. Oh, no, I can't use Bombos. I could technically use the B on this guy, but I don't wanna. Just a couple of bombs. Yeah, gosh. Yeah, dungeon's already paid off. We got flippers. I'll see what's in the basement here in Zelda's cell, and then after that, save and quit. Stun that guy. I learned if I go for that chest on the right first, then this guard should have spawned earlier, but he didn't. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Now he's dead. Give me key. And this is the map. Okay. The rest of the place was a waste of time, but I got the flippers. Everybody else is going to be like, where's flippers? How do I swim? I don't know. So I'm considering that to be a good move on my part, right off the bat. When I get gloves, I will go to the back of Escape and see what's going on there. Or, if I find lamp but no gloves, then regular old, normal way through Escape will probably be a thing I do then. No, so close. There's a trick you can do on that block where if you push it and hook shot at the same time-ish, you will clip through the block and be able to get the chest. Bombs, you know, I am low on bombs after doing Hyrule Castle, so I'll grab those. It's so tricky, and I see Saku do it, like, I don't. It's something I clearly need to practice. I can do things that she doesn't do. She does things I can't do. So like, it's a trade-off. We're gonna go this way to Mini Moldorm Cave, which I am comfortable doing right now because I have the hook shot, which can actually kill all of these Moldorms in one hit. For a second, I was like, I have a bee in a bottle. It can deal with these guys. And then I'm like, wait, I can just do this. I love hook shot. 300 bucks. 10 bombs. More bombs. 20 bucks. And health. Okay, now I have a conundrum. So I now have 440 rupees, which is not enough to do Zora, but since I have the flippers, I can no longer do the Houlihan room. So I need to hope that Ice Rod Cave has money, or actually, you know what? You are supposed to be stunned. Stun. Oh, their prize is only 5 bucks. I thought it was 20. Dodge these. Ugh! I can't even lift this rock. I'm short 55 rupees. It's okay, there's a lot of chests between here and where I go next. Bombs, okay. I will set up the water walk by running along this, which is a trick I never see Saku do. Water walk is a good trick. I need that hook shot. That's a heart piece. I don't need that. We're going to check with the bridgeman. Yeah, I need that hook shot. It just said with complete, but I need these baskets back money. Money? Emotion. Moon Pearl! Oh my god. Another check people like to skip. The water walk is, honestly, it's a lot easier than you would think. You just need to have the boots, and you just run south along a pit. Like just along the edge of it. And then you just jump down vertically. It has to be a vertical jump down, like straight down. You can't be at an angle. And then you just can run on the water. And agreed, I think I might be, I don't want to jinx it, but I have some things that a lot of people wouldn't necessarily go for. 300 bucks! Oh my god, the Zora money too! B, get out of here. It's a bee. Okay. Well, you know, I traded a good bee for just a regular bee, so that's fine. Let's see. What do we have over here? It's the glove? Oh my god. Oh no. The people who don't want to do Hyrule Castle are going to be like, they're going to come over here, they're going to see they've got glove over there, and they're going to say, I can't get that because I can't swim. Hello, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome to the race. I am, of course, your host, Joe. I am playing A Link to the Past Randomizer today. You were doing, I believe, was it Guild Wars 2? Why can't I grapple to this fence? Weird. Bad news. Looks like they might find flippers earlier. So here's the thing. They would need to look for flippers, and they don't know where the flippers are. Bravely Default tonight. Oh, right. Yeah. How did that go? As this is Fier Luna, who lives local to me, so that's great. We know each other from school. Can I? There we go. I'm like, why is this not going? I can bonk that. Small key, the lamp, and money. Okay, finding small key means I'm going back. Well, you know, if any place was going to let an octopus go to school, it would be somewhere in Atlantic Canada, right? Are you... No, you're not the... Are you the key mouse? Probably, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. I never like to call it early. We will see exactly what everybody else is playing with. It was just a heart piece. Okay, that's fine. We found things in here anyway. The lamp is a huge deal too. I still haven't even looked at the map. And here I am already conspiring to go up the mountain. I'm gonna have a look at the map. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we'll go up the mountain, I suppose. I have the lamp, so I can easily do that. God, I know that it's not, like, my brain hears the word, here's the game name, Bravely Default, and for some reason goes, oh, Brave Fencer Musashi. I'm like, no, that's a different game. And it's made me realize I don't think I know anything about Bravely Default. Have to escort the old man in slow walk mode. He does not like to run, his knees are bad, he has no lamp, he can't see too well. Which makes me wonder why he lives in a place called Death Mountain. But here we are. He gives me bombs. Oh! 3DS RPG. We do love RPGs. I own a 3DS, but I do not have... I don't know where my charger for it went. It's got to be somewhere. The $300 on Spectacle Rock. And $300 inside of Spectacle Rock. I don't need that money, so I'm going to ignore that. You can take extra turns by using Brave, and you can build up extra turn by defaulting. You don't want to default, especially not on your mortgage. Oh, and yes, Death Mountain, I'm sure at one point had a great name, and then all these dead rocks moved in. Titan's Mitts, and a sword at long last. I say at long last as though it hasn't been only like 18 minutes. But yeah, mitts already is a big deal. Mini Moldorms, please be dying. $20, $5. Heart container. Another bottle, this one with a fairy in it. And another heart. Peace. Game is really cute, story's messed up. I need bombs. Yeah, if there is a huge twist at the end and it's worth playing, then maybe at some point I will experience that firsthand. Yeah. Dead rock, be dead. I don't have anything to do over there. I don't have a hammer yet, so I am going to just go straight into the spiral cave. We have boots, so it is not... spiral cave with no boots is always a little bit of a task and kind of embarrassing. So luckily we have the boots, we can just run. Nobody likes doing spiral cave with regular walk speed. Oh, bonked. And now, I guess now that I've got the Titan's Mitts, I will be visiting the Dark World. I haven't even been in any dungeons yet. That's not where the way up is. We need to find Super Bunny Cave, which is over here. I also want to check this. Okay, Pod and Misery Mire are both pendants. Pod is a is the green pendant though, so that one might be in play. We'll see. Oh, leave it to a 3DS game to have, like, the sequel to the Bravely Default 2 be, like, the 4th game in the franchise. What is this, Kingdom Hearts? Okay, nothing in Super Bunny Cave of note. I'll do Hookshot Cave. After I check to see what the pendant I need, not pendant, what the medallion I need is over here. It's Quake. Okay. I don't have Quake, so we are not able to get in there yet. We wouldn't have been able to anyway because I don't have the hammer. Yet. There's a lot of chests in here. It could be in here. The bow. Okay. That's Eastern Palace. And the Master Sword. Okay, well, we're going to save and quit. There's one chest left on Death Mountain to check, and it's in Spike Cave. I'm not going there. We're going to go to Sanctuary real quick. Which of these was a... I think it was Tower of Hera was a pendant? Yeah, it's Hera. Okay, so we want to do Eastern Palace, so Eastern Palace should be where we go next. So I will check King's Tomb and then go to Eastern Palace. There we go. For a heart piece. Okay. I shouldn't even complain. Heart pieces are okay. Honestly, more health is always good. Excuse me, guards. Oh. Oh, I love that there's like... So... God, my brain was about to do something. Now I don't know what. It was something I enjoy, though. I remember that much. That does nothing for us. Alright, oh, well, there's Quake. Okay, 50 bucks. 50 bucks, alright. Sahasrahla will give us something if we bring back something from Pod. Okay, I'm just gonna stun that guy. Alright, the hyperspeed glitch is always fun. You just go on the stairs and use the hookshot and you run at the same time, and for some reason it gives you super speed. Okay, first check is this chest over here. We will see what we've got. The compass. Not something useful. Compass can be useful if you're playing on boss shuffle, because it'll tell you what the boss is. Saku-Racing League, however, does not use boss shuffle, so a compass is useless. Since we have the hook shot, I'm just going to go over this way and get 10 arrows, which we can actually use because we have a bow. Feels so odd to have an early bow. Normally that's like one of the things you're most pressed to find, even though it's like essential for beating several dungeons. Invisible skeletons will die. There's the big key. Okay. God, okay. We've already gambled once. Let's see if we want to do it again. Okay. You know what? Yeah, we're going to gamble again. I'm going to go straight to the boss. Hello, welcome on in. Good to see you. We are taking chances. There is one chest that I have intentionally not gone to. And I am hoping that it's the map. If it's the map, then I've made the correct decision. If it's not the map, then I'll get the map from the boss, and then I'll have to think about whether I want to go back in there. Okay, sword charged, and I screwed up the spin. Not only did I screw up the spin, I screwed up in killing both of those guys in one run. That's fine. Yeah, give me that heart. Alright. Armless Knights. The map! Oh, we hate it. Okay. I'm going to leave the last item from this dungeon because it's all the way in the ass end of the place. In the hopes that it's not something I need. From there, I will save and quit and I will go to Kakariko. This is, I hope, the correct decision. I can go into the Dark World through the back of Kakariko because I have the Titan's Mitts, so I can lift the heavy rock. So that's my plan. Check in the Dark World in the back of Kakariko. There's a lot of stuff back there. Maybe it will be useful. Maybe I'll find a hammer. A hammer, a mirror. There's a lot of things I could find that would be nice. And I will avoid the temptation to go to Skull Woods right away because I don't have the fire rod. Yeah, I don't have the fire rod. Okay, that's the one thing you need to beat that dungeon is fire rod. Open 2 chests and find 50 bucks. Round to exactly 500 rupees. Okay. We will run to the right and hit the C-shaped house, which is right here. Alright, heart piece. My heart piece is at 2. Okay. And then we will run down here and we will check the brewery. Which that's what the community calls this building. I don't know why. There's a couple of kegs down here, I guess. Fire rod. All right, guess what? We're going back to Skull Woods. Jesus. Okay. Well, I didn't expect that at all. But it's good to see. Flying enemies die in one hit from the hookshot. It's very nice. How did that guy not get hit by that rock? Yeah, enemies that fly are generally a pain because they're very mobile and they like to be a hassle. Since I didn't get a small key from that, I need to jump in a hole. This hole. This hole was made for me. Alright, first stop, I'm going to skip that chest for now. I'm going to come up here, I'm going to get this one. Okay. The reason I went for that one is the floor disappears if you go for that one. Then I need to go through here, and this chest in this room will be, no question about it, a small key. And I know that because we need it to get out. If it wasn't a small key, then we would be soft locked. He wasn't even doing the thing. Okay, I don't have the big key yet, so I'm going to the second half of the dungeon. Now, there is a key in this dungeon that I can steal for use on... God. Mummies. Yeah, I can steal a small key for later use in this part of the dungeon. So I will do that after I'm done in this room. Small key. Okay. Oh! Mummies do a lot of damage. No, that's just a small health mana. Small magic container. That's fine. This room has the key you can steal. Just in case you're short a key, there's always that one. This dungeon has an extra key because it has an extra key door. So you get there and you think, oh, a key door. I need to open this to get something from inside. But there's nothing. Just a bunch of pots. God. Okay. I need to get both of these just to be sure. Oh, I still got hit. Okay, so I don't know... So this is the thing. I'm missing both the big key and the map, I think? There's the big key. Okay. That's good to see. It means that this wasn't a waste of time going all the way in there. Unless the item... There's one more item in the dungeon here. And it could be in the big chest, it could be on the boss. We will not know until we get there. I'm just gonna nuke all these guys at once. If any of you drop magic, that would be appreciated. No? I'm going to conserve magic, because I want to use magic on the boss. Oh, now I'm plucked. Since I stole that key from earlier, I'm just going through. Okay, here's the plan. I'll try to fight this guy. Get him, B! I have a fairy in a bottle. So that hit is not the end of the world. I do need to be careful, though. Ugh, I missed. Do I have any other bottles? No. Oh, one more hit. Okay. Mothula, taken care of. Give me map. Okay. We'll go grab the last item on the way out. It's on the way. With Mothula taken care of, my next target obviously should be Blind, because he's right next door. After that, we'll do the digging game and pick up the blacksmith. We have a game plan. And it does not yet involve going back and finding out what that last item was in Eastern Palace. Please let it be $20. See, normally I'm really bad about like leaving things behind. I'm like, I don't want to leave things behind because what if it's the thing that I need? But I think the fact that I am so reticent to do that means that I have been bitten in the ass more by making the decision to go back for something than skipping it. Small key. Okay. Let me out. Actually, you know what? Before we do Blind and rescue the blacksmith, I'm gonna have a look over here. I want to see what's on the bumper ledge. It is ether. I don't need that. I can say that definitively. I was like, oh, but what about Misery Mire? It might be ether medallion locked. Then I realized, wait a minute, Misery Mire is a pendant. I don't need that. Now, of course, if the hammer is in there, then I'm wrong. If the hammer is in Misery Mire, then I definitely need ether. Well, if the hammer is in Misery Mire, I definitely need to do Misery Mire. Ether might be the pendant, or the medallion that locks it. We'll find out. $20. The fun thing about this is that they swapped out the boots in a chest for $20. So when you find just 20 rupees in a chest, that means that would have been your boots. So in the original shuffle, the boots were going to be there. Wouldn't have made that big of a difference. I would just be slower. There's the big key. All right. So there's one more chest in the front area here, with a small key in it. Okay. So now I need to reckon with the fact that I don't have the hammer yet, but I do have the small key to get to the big key chest. So, unless I find the hammer on the way, I will also be leaving something behind in here. So that's a problem. But it's one we'll deal with when we get there. Oh, guys, please. Ugh! Fire snakes. Nobody likes them. You know, fire snakes are annoying, but they're far from the most annoying enemy in the game. That definitely has to go to Dead Rocks. Though there's few things more annoying than a fire snake that just will not get out of your way. Oh, I got hit by the lizard. The lizard does a lot of damage. Yeah, there's like, God, there's a room in Mire where, like, you can do a clip through a rail. And I always try to do it. You know, when it's applicable to the race, at least. And, well, sometimes there's just a fire snake that will not get out of the way. This also applies to trying to do Diver Down in Misery Mire. I don't know why I stepped on that. I'm not ready to go out there yet. Okay, oh god. Okay, this might be alright. If this chest has an item in it... The map. I also realized I could really use more health. Oh, you're just a bunny beam. Okay. Now, I don't have anything to make me invincible, but I think it'll be okay. We'll see. Grab that, and we'll do our best. A healer gambled, all is better. Ugh. Why? How did I get down there? Oh my god. Half of a heart. The compass, oh no. I should be dead. Thankfully I am not. So here's the problem. I also have an item left in this dungeon now that I can't get to without the hammer. So we'll see if I have to come back. We press on. Yeah, like I said, next up I'm gonna do the dig game, then I'll collect the frog, and then I will go around and do the... I guess I'll do the... I'll rescue the blacksmith before I even attempt the loop for Hype Cave. No, I won't. It'll make sense when I do it. No, full health, okay. More health is good. Alright, so I'm going to collect the frog, and then I will do the Dark World checks to check Hype Cave and whatnot. And then I will save and quit, and I will bring the blacksmith frog to the sanctuary. And then when I return him, then I can go get purple chest. And then I can just save and quit and take that straight to my house. Because making this walk twice is not something that I'm interested in doing. I can't check Cave 45. I don't have the mirror. 20 bucks. Okay, so we'll run up around. Oh yeah, with no hammer, then we don't even have the ability to, we don't even have the ability to look at what's going on the pyramid ledge. Well, that does make it a little tricky, doesn't it? Bombs, okay. Okay, hammer? No. Hammer? Mirror? Okay. Magic powder? And an arrow. Okay. This changes strategies a little bit, I think. I'm gonna run back. I'm gonna check Cave 45 now. Yeah, I'll take that. Dude hit me, so stealing his heart and using it to get my health back is only fair. Okay. Bombs. I don't need those. Yeah, I'll go back in here. The blacksmith is just gonna be like, "Why did you bring me back? Why am I a frog again? Can I just walk back from there?" And I'll be like, "No. You're not a frog anymore. You can't jump down from there. You're too short. The fall would be terrible for you." They are making the frog blacksmiths gay. Alright. Here we go. We will deliver him to his husband. We'll see what he's got for me. $20. Thank you for rescuing me from an alternate dimension. Here's some money. Alright, purple chest, you are tempting for now, but, you know what, I can grab purple chest, yeah. I have the powder, so I can go do the magic bat. This is fine. If Magic Bat has the hammer, I will be happy to see it. He's not going to have the hammer. Bombs. Okay. About what I thought. I'll save and quit. Then I will go to my home. And from there, I just walk the purple chest south to the guy in the desert. So there is a trick, where if you grapple to something using the hook shot, you can dash like immediately afterward. It's not super useful. 10 arrows. Alright, thank you, man. Well, alright. With that out of the way, let's go back to Kakariko, I guess. Yes, I definitely have a plan now. Alright. I have the mirror now, so using the Kakariko portal, I can go to the Dark World. And from there, God, you know what? I should be doing Tower of Hera. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're stopping what I was going to do. We're going to go do Tower of Hera. It's a crystal. I think? No, it's a pendant. Well, you know what? There's stuff in it. Terrible idea. My other strategy... Well, you know what? My other strategy was to go to Pod, which is also just a pendant. So, like, maybe this is the correct approach. I don't know. It's hard to say. We'll see what I find up here. The good news is, since we have the hook shot, I'm able to do the Hera pot trick. So this dungeon will at least be relatively fast, unless I need to check the basement. I don't need that, but I don't like to see it. All else fails, use fire. Big key! Alright. It's actually good to see the big key there. I don't want to touch that item. I want that to go away. Collecting the item from that mini mold orm is actually a bad idea for when you're trying to do this trick. I need to be... No, yeah, it's the bottom one. No, it's not. Okay, line up with this line. Wait, this is all wrong. No, it is the bottom one. Whew, I almost made him... Wait a minute. There we go. I'm like, wait a minute, brain, have you forgotten how to do Harapot? Briefly, for a moment, the answer was yes. Jump in this hole. Alright, this chest has the bug net. This chest has small key. Which means I'm going to kill the boss. If this boss has the map, I think? I saw either the map or the compass in the basement. I want to find an actual item off of the boss here. Please, Moldorm, give me actual loot. Not a dungeon item. I've killed him with the hammer enough times. I think it's time for him to drop the hammer. There we go. He's dead. Give me hammer, please. No! Okay, there's something in the basement. If I had a lead, it is now gone, I think. But you know what? We make bad decisions, and we do it in bunches. So let's check the basement. There we go. I have all of the fire items. Bomb. There we go. And while we park here, I'm going to have a drink. Because I'm invincible while I'm standing on this peg. See, I got a message on Discord. What's that about? Yep, no time to check that. Okay. I'll go over here. That was you. Okay. Oh, trust me. Now that I'm no longer dealing with the peg, I will definitely not worry about message. Oh boy. Okay. Well, the good news is there is no good news. There was no reason to do any of that. That dungeon was a waste of my time. Okay. Well, Sanctuary. Zelda, give me health back. We are now going to do the other plan that I had, which is to go do Pod, I guess. Wait, no, we have the mirror now. I can actually do Swamp Palace. But Swamp Palace isn't in logic. Okay, we're gonna stick with the plan. I'll check Graveyard Ledge along the way, too. Yes, Graveyard Ledge, Pyramid Ledge, and maybe Catfish? Catfish is one of those out-of-the-way checks that, like, you don't ever... There's no good way to loop that into things. So it's worth doing now. Grab that single bomb, because I could use bombs, I guess. Down to 6. Turns out bombs are fine. $100. Don't need it. But our bomb supply is now officially restocked. So there's that at least. Okay. So originally when I was thinking about this, I was like, oh, I'd have to do the trick to like get the fake flippers so I can cross this. I don't need to do a trick to get fake flippers. I have actual flippers. I can just swim it. It's fine. Yeah, I know normally I'm like very... Be dead. Normally I'm very about doing the sequence breaks, but there's a few things that I like to have the hammer for in Swamp Palace that make me reluctant to break that particular place without the hammer. That said, Catfish might have it. What do you got for me, Catfish? 300 bucks. Okay. I think what I might do on the way back is stop by the potion shop and just buy a couple of beverages. You know, it's never a bad thing to have some blue potions on hand. And I have nothing but empty bottles now, so yeah. Only the 2. Alright, that's fine. Alright, thus armed with safety nets of blue potions, we will continue on our way. Next stop, a pyramid. Ugh. Like that I cared enough to stop to kill that guy. Slightly unnecessary. And ultimately not even satisfying. Okay, let's see what we got up here. This is 20 bucks. I don't need it. Pod is green pendant. Oh my god, am I gonna do green pendant dungeon? I might be doing green pendant dungeon. God, I haven't found the ice rod either. I need that. Because Turtle Rock is one of the dungeons I need to do. I feel as though I should be able to go to like the witch's hut and have her be like, give me a deal on free refills or something. Give her enough money and she'll be like, yeah, you've paid enough. Refills are free on this. I don't even know what she uses, you know, what are these potions made out of? I don't know. She has one big pot. Are they all coming out of the one pot? She's like, I don't handle the money. Talk to my assistant for that. Okay, small key. I'm also realizing that Ice Palace is a place I can technically go into and do a lot of too, which is not what you like to think about when you realize that it's also a pendant dungeon. So, it's extra something you don't want to do. Okay, let's see what's in this chest. Small key, alright. Blow up that wall. So we can't beat this dungeon without the hammer. This is normally the dungeon where the hammer drops, so it's possible we'll find it. This chest is just going to be another small key, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I always think I know what's going to be going on in there, but then the one time that I didn't, it was a disaster. So I always second guess myself and I always get the chest. Yeah, let's go through this one. I have the bow. I can deal with the guys in this next room. I'll take those 5 arrows as well. Okay, there's the hammer! Oh my god, it was the right call. And the big key. God, part of me is like, I should just get out of here now. But I make bad decisions. So... I'm gonna check the stuff in the back, because there's a lot of chests back there. And this dungeon is historically referred to as the Mullet for a reason. And I've already done the business in the front, so now we need to get the party in the back. Small key through here. Honestly, even, like, killing his boss isn't even the worst decision, because he does have, you know, the green pendant. So, that's worth an extra item, too. And I am going to be right next to Sahasrara after I'm out of here. So maybe we'll do that. I knew there had to be a key down there. Just, I think that Harmless Hellway and also the Dark Maze probably also have a small key. Small key? Small key. Alright, there's one more dungeon item. Or one more... maybe? Yeah, there's one more item in this dungeon, I think? Maybe. I shouldn't guess. I shouldn't even try to guess. I'm bad at guessing those things. 10 arrows. Okay. So there's one more item in this room, and there's the big chest. And then there's the boss. One of those has to be the map, okay? Which means the big chest is probably either the compass or the last item. Let's find out. Health. Okay. Honestly faster to mirror back to the front. It means that when I kill the boss, he will drop the compass, which will suck. But he'll also drop the green pendant, which can give me another item. Okay. We need the bow for this room, because there's mimics. Oh, this is gonna suck. No, it didn't suck. I managed to dodge it. God, I'm also reminded, earlier in the day, a new episode of Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed went up. I still need to record probably the last episode of that. I got the last mission, and it's well, you'll see, you'll see. People I've talked to about the game know exactly what I'm talking about. If you've watched the old Ghostbusters cartoon, you might see a familiar face. If you haven't, then get ready for a weird surprise that'll have you like, what? Turtles, stop it. Okay. Yeah, I knew that wasn't lined up right. Here we go. Helmasaur, what do you got for me? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to hit him 17 times, so 10 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There. I'm like, you've got to be almost dead. Oh, today's goblin. Moxie, I cannot wait to see today's goblin. I have not been keeping up on the list, but I have been looking at what you've been drawing. They're all so good. Oh, I know I've retweeted some of them, both on Twitter and Blue Sky. Check them out. They're very nice goblins. Barmaid. Okay. I do remember that one from the sketch. Very good. Okay, now we take... Moxie, that's all of your goblins. They're all so good. $1. Oh my god, Sashala, we hate you. Okay, that's alright. That's fine. We have the hammer now. So let's go do Swamp Palace. I'm gonna save and quit. Teacher makes us want to quote a Van Halen song. Ask your parents about that reference. Oh, Otto is not here to not get my references because of age. But Otto is doing well, despite everything going on down in the Florida. It could have been a lot worse. I'm glad you get the reference. It's a catchy song. Nobody in that band talks to each other anymore. Yeah, like, David Lee Roth did not leave on good terms, and didn't Eddie Van Halen die recently? So it's like... Oh! What the? Okay, strange news. Rashkavar forfeited the race. I did 2 pendant dungeons I didn't need to, and I wasn't doing that. Eddie Van Halen died in 2020. Okay, well that was almost 5 years ago. Time, stop doing this to me. Is $20. Yeah, it's relatively recently, I suppose, yeah. Like, it's not like, you know, when you're talking about, like, you know, like, the miserable year of 2016, where, like, you know, so many people died. You know, we lost Bowie. And Alan Rickman and a bunch of folks. Yeah, that's true. God, the way that we have to just date everything in reference to COVID is just like... Now we know what it felt like to be, you know, Caesar making the calendar and being like, so let's make this Jesus fella do things for the day, for the year. I don't have the red cane, so I can't do Diver Down. Ugh. Okay, so we gotta do this the long way. There is a setup to do Diver Down without the red cane, but I am not good at it. So, we're doing this the long way. It involves using a bomb to propel yourself backwards into the rail. And I am not doing that. Yeah, like, a celebrity death happens in, like, 2016, and you're like, oh, that's tragedy. It happens in, like, 2021, 2022, and you're just like, was it the thing? Yeah! It's a whole situation. Yeah, boosters in theory are coming soon. Make sure to keep your shots up to date. I know I haven't, so I'm waiting on that. I've been bad about it. Ooh, Dorito sword. I have no way to tie Dorito sword back into the conversation topic. Oh god, so like the pharmacy at the No Frills wasn't even a help? What the? Why would the Blue Cross website list them as having those things if all the ones they had were expired? Why would they hang on to expired tests? This doesn't make any sense. They don't have any others. I guess. I know, that still strikes me as like a very weird situation, because like, I don't know. It's a thing right now? Like, I assume it's Danielle Smith just fucking with things, right? Okay, there's the big key. And the red cane! Alright, we needed that. We love to see red cane. We hate to see Danielle Smith fucking with things. Claiming no one wants to fill the contract, but the contract is a loss to anyone who takes it. Oh, yeah. Oh, trust me, nothing would make me happier than to be able to get you out of there. We are gonna work on it. Because yowza. The folks running that province. 2. We're going to now shave an eyeball. There we go, eyeball shaved. Yeah, yowza is all I've got. Ooh. Oh, I should have checked my items. I'm going to take a step into the dungeon and then check my items. It's possible there's one chest left in here that I didn't get. It's the big chest. It's possible I don't need to get it. I don't know if I got both the map and the compass. I got both the map and the compass. Alright, let's go get it. We're missing enough shit that I don't want to be walking away from chests and having them be like, I'm sorry, this was the flute. You needed that. 'Cause I will need the flute. and I don't know where it is. Ten arrows. Alright. Not worth the time, but luckily it was only a little time. Okay. What can we do? Ice Palace. We can do Ice Palace. And while we're doing Ice Palace, I may as well get the island out in Lake Hylia. I don't remember what it was. I don't think it was anything too important, but I'm going to be in the area, so let's get it. Do I have the other... I have one red crystal, so Ice Palace will give me the second red crystal. And I can buy the big bomb. Oh, it's just a heart piece. Oh, and I didn't even get it. It wouldn't have made a difference. Okay. Alright. Yeah, thinking about just antihistamine for that eye makes me think of, this may be a little esoteric, I don't know, you know how I reference. It just makes me think of Ben Stein. Because he did those Visine commercials. And also is terrible. I do remember Win Ben Stein's money. Jimmy Kimmel got his... Wasn't Jimmy Kimmel the co-host? I think it was Jimmy Kimmel. Stop. I need an open chest. There we go. The real question is, am I going to try to do Icebreaker? Of course I am. I want to say it was Jimmy Kimmel because he also was on The Man Show. And I think... No, one of those was Spike and one of them was Comedy Central. Yeah, I love that he came away from that show, like, and went on to do, like, Tonight Show and be, like, relatively wholesome. And then the other guy just became a raging asshole. So... as though being on something called The Man Show was not a portent of that sort of situation happening. Yeah, he's doing that Family Guy ripoff for men. Ben Stein is still alive, it's true. Despite the fact that he is a relic. He is somehow still kicking around. Yeah, you know he's old because dude was straight up like... He wrote speeches for Nixon. That's age. I mean, I suppose he was also in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, so, like, that's a movie from the 80s. He was still kind of old at the time. So... Ugh! Even taking the Nixon speech writing not into consideration, you could tell he was old from just how old he looked in the 80s. No, see, he's not a comedian, he's a joke. Slight difference. God, a friend of mine bought me his like bizarre anti-evolution movie that he made. like back in like, what, like 2005 or whenever the fuck, just as like a joke. And I'm like, well, I still own this thing. But I'm never watching it. I've seen the way that... Oh yeah, no, he's, so, like, he's one of those guys, so he's, like, he's Jewish, but he, like, really, really pulls for, like, conservative Christians. You could tell that because he's, like, a Nixon speechwriter. But yeah, he did a movie called Expelled, No Intelligence Allowed, that was, like... just straight up, like, evolution is wrong, intelligent design is what is true. And it's like... oh, I screwed that up. Yeah, he does, like the same dishonest debate tactics that you always see, where they, like, ask nonsensical questions. And, you know... when the scientist is looking at them confused because the question makes no sense, they're like, they don't have an answer to that one. And it's like, well, no. It's like, if you ask somebody what's the difference between 23 and the color purple, it's like, well, what am I supposed to say to that? The answer is nothing. Okay. Save and quit. We are going home. And then Pyramid Fairy, I guess. You know, the spoiler alert, possibly, I don't think any of that money was actually Ben Stein's. I think if he actually was rich, he wouldn't have bothered doing a trivia game show. Okay, I never found the book. You know what? I never found the book. It's possible that this is a pedestal seed, and I might not have wasted all my time getting those few pendants. Look, we talk about whatever here. I do commentary on the game, but you know, in between finding chests and elaborating what my ridiculous plans are, there's not a lot to talk about. You know, maybe saying if I do a particular boss fight pretty well. Alright. Bomb, do your thing. See what we got. Blue cane, $20. Oh, okay. We have a few options. Option the first, I think, has to be going back to Eastern Palace and seeing what I missed. Wait a minute. Maybe? See, I need I need either the book or the flute. One of those two. Because I need to be able to get into, I need to be able to get into Desert Palace. Because Desert Palace is a crystal. Turtle Rock and Desert Palace. Those are the two dungeons I need left. And I can get into Turtle Rock. Yeah, it's Quake, I believe. Why am I doing this way? I need to go in here. Oh my god. Okay. This is probably a bad idea, by the way. But we're doing it anyway. Realistically, the play is probably going to Spike Cave and then Turtle Rock. But we don't know that for sure. So I'm just, you know, we're trying whatever. Okay. That was strange. And yeah, sometimes we know things about certain celebrities, and Ben Stein is one of them. I enjoyed the game show. But other than that, he's most famous for saying a student's name in a monotone and lackadaisical sense. How does somebody build a career off of that? That's true. We'll see if that's the case in 30 years, though, as was the case with Ben Stein's money. Heart piece. Alright, well that was worthless. Alright. Save and quit. Alright, well, Spike Cave and Turtle Rock it is then. What we need is the ice rod. Or the book. Ice rod, book, or flute. I can't believe we haven't found the flute. Of all the things, I figured flute was going to be like, I don't know, flute's usually not ever too hard to find. I'm not fast. There we go. God, you know, it's funny, for a while I was just like, what am I doing? I need to do Spike Cave. Which is in the Dark World. Okay. For a while I was very much like, I saw like Hawk Tua trending on Twitter and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, it was just there and like clicking on the tag didn't tell me anything, so I was like, what is going on? And it turned out what was going on was, like, just incredibly stupid. Alright, we made it out of there with one heart. The worst. Okay. And, like, it took, like, a week for me to even find out what was going on. Before I jump into Turtle Rock, I know I said this before, but we're doing one more thing. Hammer pegs. Hammer pegs in the Village of Outcasts. You never know. Yeah, and then after I found out what the thing was about, I was like, wait, is everybody just, like, making fun of this girl for something she said? Like, is that the joke, that it's, like, the audacity of saying, you know, about something about giving head? It's like, I'm glad she can roll with it, but, like, I don't know, somebody a little bit more self-conscious would be like, I can't even believe this is the thing. Couldn't be me. Okay, hammer pegs, please give me the ice rod. Or the flute, or the book. I need all of these things. $20. Oh no. Alright. Well... we have the hammer now. Let's get the one item left in Thieves' Town. And, like, this is the problem, is the 2 dungeons that I have left to do, I can't go into. Well, I can go into Turtle Rock, but I can't finish it. So I can get a bunch of chests from there. Oh wait, no, Turtle Rock's the only one of the two There's 3 dungeons I haven't done yet. Turtle Rock, Misery Mire, and Desert Palace. I can't get into Desert Palace. I can't get into Misery Mire. And ironically, the flute would solve both of those problems. I am also realizing there's another thing I neglected to check. Okay. Oh my god, I don't need to go up the stairs, I need to hit the switch. Oh god. Okay, so I'm realizing at this very moment that I never went to Agina in the desert. If he has the flute, or the book, or the ice rod, that's a problem solved. So after I get this chest, I will head there. He's so early. I just went right instead of left when I was done at the dam. It's health. Okay. Back to my home. God, so far, only one of my gambles really paid off. The other ones, all decidedly not, but they would have if I'd stuck with them. So far, none of the chests I've gone back for have been worth getting at all. It's possible that everything I need, and I'm going to check the desert ledge. Don't run into the cactus. Desert ledge might be a clue, it's bombs. Okay. Desert ledge is not a clue. Bombs are not a clue about anything. And this time, unlike last week, we managed to run past all those cactuses without running into any of them. Alright, old man. What do you have for me? Oh no. Okay, Sart has just finished. Which, that sort of thing is to be expected. Alright, we're going to turn in this mushroom, see what we get. And this is the worst part, is the mushroom could be anything. I could do all this, turn in the mushroom, and get, like, I don't know. Oh god, if it gives me the shovel, I will be annoyed. So here's the thing, is the shovel is also a fetch quest. So if this thing, if I turn in a fetch quest to get another fetch quest, 50 bucks. Alright. Refill my health, please. Alright, so we're just gonna save and quit, and I guess we're gonna go into Turtle Rock and see what we find. This seed is being a little bit of a nightmare. It started out so promising. I should be going this way for Turtle Rock. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. So we will pop up in the Light World, just because Paradox Cave is slightly faster than Super Bunny Cave. Plus, I need to be able to pop out and get access to the top of the Turtle Rock here. Okay. So hammer. Bong. 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 Dark World. Okay. My only chance now at this point, I believe, is probably to, I don't know, hope that everybody else didn't want to start Turtle Rock without the ice rod too. Oh boy. I'm like, should I check that hint tile? I probably should, but I'm not going to. At least not this time. I will almost certainly be using the mirror to get back to the front door. Maybe I'll check it then. Sanctuary Heart. We know that's the heart from the Sanctuary because it filled up my health. I still need... Are you kidding me? Like, I still need the red cane, and then I just got absolutely clowned on by this electric jellyfish. Okay. So, fire rod. I was watching DDR Kirby play one of these seeds earlier, and they had the unfortunate circumstance of not having the hook shot coming in here. So they had to do that section the legit old school way. Big key, small key. As predicted. Alright, hint tile. Unique item requires the hammer. That could be so many things. Yeah, it's one of those things. The hook shot is just like so integral to so many different tricks and just general movement strategies for people who like do this all the time, that not having it feels like you're missing an arm. Oh, chain chomps. Give me the small key. Alright. Chain chomps do so much damage. They're not even from this game. They don't even go here. Those are Mario enemies. Ganon and Bowser are doing like troop exchange programs or something. There we go. Okay. So I'll run through here, I'll grab this chest, and then I'll turn around. Ice Rod! Okay. We can do this dungeon. Chain chomps are kinda cute. I won't pretend like they're not. One of my favorite Mario Maker streamers, I say one of, as though he's not like actually just my favorite Mario Maker streamer. Panga will straight up call them doggos. Because they're like on leashes, basically. Now, I think that's fun. Okay, so we're going to go into the light world when we get out here. Because there is Mimic Cave. Oh my god, Mimic Cave might be where there's a unique item that requires the hammer. Boy, those pegs sure could use the hammer, couldn't they? This might be it. It's bombs. Okay. I got my hopes up. Oh, yeah, and like in Mario Maker, they even bark. So, doggo works. Small key, alright. Alright, I'm gonna get out the red cane early because I'm gonna need it. Oh! You know, I never played Link's Awakening, either the original or the remake. The book! That's my way into Desert Palace. Okay, we have this dealt with. We have everything on lockdown. We're good. We're able to do the thing. We're officially in go mode. I'm gonna switch to the hookshot because this fire rod's gonna hit me anyway. Okay. Running low on magic too. Now I just hold left and I go to the door. Okay, so we'll run across the laser bridge here. And then we need a small key, which we will find in one of these chests. And because I am slightly paranoid, I'm going to set my respawn point to right here. If I die trying to get these chests, I will pop out right here instead of at the start of the dungeon. 10 arrows. No! That's all kinds of wrong. There's the small key. Ugh. I'm not great at this trick. You know what? There is a full magic pickup not too far away. I'm just going to use the blue cane. And find items that I don't need. Alright. Red cane. You know what? No, powder first. You, anti-fairy. Become fairy, give me health. Alright, time for this trick. We love this trick. It looks cool, it's satisfying. What's not to love? Now I need the ice rod. Because we're going to start with the head on the left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Alright, get your head back in there. We're gonna get you. Oh no! Have a good one. Sleep well. We got one more dungeon to do after this, and we can do it. Map. Alright, we got all the dungeon items. We got all the items from here. It's fine. We've got them all. Alright, well, now we go off to the desert, I guess. God, we never got the flute. God, okay, you know what? We are relatively close by. I'm gonna go check the ether tablet. It's probably stupid to do this, but I'm doing it. We got the book, so this is something I can do. Alright. If it's the silver arrows... It's not, it's 10 arrows. And Taco is also finished. Okay, Taco finished 12 minutes after Sartaz. We're gonna go to my house. It's not even worth my time to pick those things up. You know what? Let's grab the Bombos tablet too. It's on the way. It's only slightly out of the way. Doing things that are slightly out of the way is, you know, it's par for the course on a randomizer. Things could be anywhere. Okay. In we go. And tablet is hopefully something useful. A heart piece. Okay. Not really something useful. But you know what? They can't all be super useful. Or in this case, they can't... They could all not be useful. All the tablets not useful. I'm gonna have a drink while these heads spin. Okay, I want the hook shot. As stated previously, it is key to some good movement strategies in this game. Let's check this dungeon. Let's check this room, I mean. Let's look over here real quick. What's on the lamp? Well, I know it won't be the Sanctuary Heart, but I may as well grab it. Health is always useful. So my big key is going to be over in one of the two chests in the far right of this dungeon. Map, okay. Which means this one. Big key. Okay. Armed with the big key, we can run over to the left here and get the big key chest from this room. Will it be a map or compass? It might be. It just might. It's a compass. Bonk. Okay, so now we just run straight to the boss. We'll make short work of him because we have the fire rod and the Dorito sword. Was this a heart piece? I think this was... No, this was bombs. I don't need bombs. God, now I'm curious. Does this game expect you? Is there a situation where the game will expect you to do Silverless Ganon on, like, a standard seed? Because it's a strategy that basically everybody who does the randomizer knows at this point, I'm sure. But it's not the way the game is meant to go. That's the wrong one. It's this one I need. Ugh. Because I'm like, I haven't found the silver arrows yet. And there is a chance, a very real chance, that when I'm fighting Ganon, he'll be like, "Did you find the arrows in Misery Mire?" And I'll be like, "No, I never found the flute to get into Misery Mire. What are you talking about?" Okay, hombre. Settle down. I mean, if this guy gave me the silver boomerang, okay. Alright. So, this is... It's possible the game logic might work like this, because I've gotten everything else. So it might want me to go through Ganon's tower, find the flute in there, then do Misery Mire, and then come back with the silver arrows. That's my guess. Why you need silver arrows? You think you're better than us? Well, I am the hero of time, so yes. Alright, we're going to Ganon. Well, more specifically, we're going to Ganon's tower where Aghanim is. But Ganon is inside of that wizard. Just working him like a puppet. I think. Not exactly clear. Like, I'm not sure if Ganon, like, found a guy who was a wizard and then, like, mind-controlled him, or if he just, like... God, I don't know. Did he, like, do a whole, Palpatine situation and just, like, shoot his dark will into the universe and have it conceive a child? Yeah, spoiler alert, that's Darth Vader's origin story. Emperor Palpatine just was like, hey, I need to have an apprentice. And then just used the Force to make Shmi Skywalker pregnant. Also, it just dawned on me that Anakin Skywalker's parents' names are Shmi and Sheev. Just the worst. Also, yes, Palpatine's name is Sheev Palpatine. They named a hospital after him. I don't think anything about Star Wars will ever make me laugh as hard as the Emperor Palpatine Surgical Reconstruction Center. Oh Lord, it's the place where they gave Darth Vader all of his prosthetics. Oh, you know, you can say there's some actual decent names amongst the Star Wars names. You know, I'm ooh, big key already. There's the stupid flute. Oh my god. You know, I do enjoy, you know, Han Solo's great. Obi-Wan Kenobi's kind of fun. Yeah, Biggs and Wedge. Biggs and Wedge. Biggs and Wedge are definitely fun names. Biggs Darklighter and Wedge Antilles, I believe, is their actual full names. Like, you have a village on Desert Planet with a guy whose last name is Darklighter, and you're like, okay, this guy's an edgelord, he's clearly got main character syndrome. And then he just fucking eats it, trying to blow up the Death Star. But, like, to his credit, he was there, so... better than most people on Sand Planet, I suppose. Also, I know it has an actual name, fucking, Naboo? Not Naboo, Tatooine. That's Luke Skywalker's home planet. Well, It's where he was raised. Technically, Luke's home planet is Coruscant. It really goes out the window when you have spaceships that just let you go to other planets like in a couple of days. Fun fact, if you ever do get into watching Star Trek Voyager, the guy who said we ain't found shit is the security officer on the Starship Voyager. Tim Russ. He is a huge nerd. So getting onto Star Trek was like... He'd been on both Deep Space Nine and TNG before then. Alright. So yeah, he had a bunch of bit parts throughout the series, and then they were like, hey, you keep showing up for work here. You want an actual, like, recurring role in Star Trek? And he's like, yes, I want that. Give it to me. So, like, they cast an actual Trekkie as like, the Vulcan security officer. Which must have been, obviously, like a... That was just the worst attempt at that I'd ever had. Obviously, though, yeah, that's like a dream for a Trekkie, is getting that role. Yeah, and like any Trekkie, he also is acutely aware of the fact that, like, getting cast as a character on Star Trek also means you will always have the ability to sign autographs for money at conventions. They will pay to fly him out to conventions. And all he's got to do is sit at a table, say hi to fans, and, like, charge him $20 for an autograph. Star Trek fans will pay for that shit. I'm gonna open chests anyway. You never know, they might have the silver arrows. Or a sword upgrade. It's too bad we couldn't go visit Vulcan when you're here. Yeah. I mean, I recognize that the town is not actually named for Star Trek stuff, but it's still fun. I'm sure the town was probably named after the Greek god of the forge. No. Okay. There we go. Kara. Oh, wow. Saku and Kara both finished. While I looked away. $20. Wait, then which one is... Okay, then Vulcan must be the Roman one, then? I even knew Hephaestus was the Greek god because I watched Hercules back in the day. Lord knows they did love naming Star Trek stuff after, like, Roman mythology. Hence, we have an actual planet with the Vulcans and the Romulans. Yeah, Romulans, like, God, one of the Star Trek movies, not the J.J. Abrams ones, but yeah, one of the ones that was like the Enterprise crew, I think, or it might have been the first J.J. Abrams ones. They had the Romulans, and they also had bonk. They also had, like, a side race that was related to the Romulans, but, like, was like, enslaved by them, I think, called the Remans. And I'm like, okay, this is just, you're being too obvious. It's not clever at that point. Oh, I walked right into him. I don't have my cape, so I can't use my usual cheat strat. Okay. He'll at least tell me where the thing is. Light World. Oh no. Okay, so this is worst case scenario. You know what? I'm gonna drink the blue potion. I screwed up the trick. Oh! Okay, you know what? It's not even so bad that I got knocked off the edge there. Because what that means is I have another chance at getting the torch trick. Because doing that fight without the torch trick sucks. Let's see what this fairy gives me for potion. Don't be a bee. Alright. I'm just imagining both fairies holding, like, the bottle with the bee in it and doing the marriage pose. I just think they're neat. Somebody else finished. X, X, Y, Z, Z, Y. I can't say that. There's no vowels in that name. Sometimes Y is a vowel, but I'm not treating it as one here. His name is like or something like that. Cannon. Oh. Oh. Still? Okay. Alright. We are in red alert here. Here we go. You gotta be off this phase now. Okay, he's off that phase now. Alright, no screw-ups. We're out of potions. We've hit the point in the fight where we cannot afford mistakes. Okay, did you find the arrows in Light World? I'm like, what could that even... The dig spot! Or... You know, it might not even be the dig spot. It might be, he might be referring to, Checkerboard Cave. I'm not getting over there in time. Nope. No! Oh my god. Okay. I think he only needs one more hit, and then it would have been over. But unfortunately, that's not the case now. Okay. Here's the plan. Get out of my bottle, you stupid bee. Okay. I now have a little bit of backup plan. One more try. Third time's the charm. I can only assume that the silver arrows are in Checkerboard Cave. How? They got so much range. I kind of wish I was one of those people who, like, counts the hits on Ganon. Because I got no idea. Ugh. Alright, Ganon. Alright, that's fine. We have fairies for this very reason. This is why I picked up 2. The blue armor is good, but it could be better. Ugh. Okay, final phase. Well, second final phase. Phase 3. I honestly, like, didn't think I was going to get the torch the last time I was in here. Okay, alright. I think that's 3, 4... Still 4, 5, still 5, 6, nope, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, he's too far away, 12, no, okay, we got him. Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure it takes 12 spins with both the tempered sword and the gold sword. Now we just need to step through this door. My almost dead self. Oh, hey, it's you. Okay, hit and done. Oh my god. I'm going to leave a comment that says I ate my bonus at the start. Oh, no, I gambled on early castle and then threw away any gains by doing pendant dungeons. Oops! Okay. Yeah, so that is a race. I'm sorry, did that just say Sahashville's name was Sachusi? Uncle believes. I wonder, we also never found the silver arrows. They were in Light World. Oh, Hyperlink forfeited. I can only imagine that he was fighting Ganon while I was fighting Ganon, and maybe got knocked off the edge a couple of more times than I did. That's very possible. Which means the race wrapped up at 2 hours and 10 minutes. My time was 2 hours and 9 and 39 seconds. Yeah, that was the broken heart. Okay, that's just a heart piece in there. Yeah, we found the flute, so I'm gonna guess that Silver Arrows is probably on... well, it definitely wasn't on the pedestal. I'm gonna guess that it was probably on in Checkerboard Cave. The race is done now. I could, in theory, check the comments. We'll get through the credits. I am... God, I have to know. I have to know. When I'm done, I'm going to hit the reset, and then I'm going to have a look and see if Checkerboard Cave is indeed the Silver Arrows like I thought. Okay, first sword in 17 minutes, almost 18. Flute. I found the flute basically at the end. Mirror in 45 minutes. 5 boss kills with the Master Sword, 6 with the Tempered Sword, never found gold. Used a lot of magic. 2 fairy revivals, no deaths. I'm glad for that at least. I still have the benefit of not dying usually. I play it safe. Alright. That's the end. Okay, so what I'm going to do... I'll hit the reset button. Alright, we have a bot in chat with the name Chubby Mutilation, which, there's so many rude comments I can make about that name. Like, that's your mother's special move, right, bot? It is a reference to Giving Head. Alright, let's bust out this bird here. I have to know if they're in the Light World. I got the pedestals. I'm pretty sure the only Light World check I didn't get was Checkerboard Cave. I can't think of anything else, so we're investigating. Yeah, I hope YouTube appreciates that I'm doing this as well. Yeah, didn't I even say that for the silvers they would need me to like go into Ganon's tower and then get the flute and then come out and get the things? Silvers? Right there. There they are. Let's go grab them. Silver arrows! Yay! They sparkle when you shoot them. Alright, well that is end of the race. We have answered our question, the last Light World check, silver arrows. That's a good time to say goodbye to YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube.